Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Long Island Audits, and let's see how his fake journalism almost gets him arrested and trespassed and kicked out of a courthouse. Because why? He likes to use his mouth to insult people and belittle them when they don't agree with him. And not only that, he decides to be a big man and flex his fake journalism rights. With that being said, before we get started, I would like to thank everyone who's newly subscribed to the channel and everyone who's got me to 1,000 subscribers. I couldn't do it without you guys, but going through my analytics, I noticed that a large number of you still haven't subscribed, and I please hope that you would. Soon I'll have memberships which will offer fantastic perks. Plus, we have a Discord page where we do movie nights and have really great fun and make really good friends, and have a growing Facebook group. So, with that being said, let's get into the video, shall we? Hey everybody, I just wanted to come in with a quick announcement. Due to the snowstorm in my area, you might hear some shoveling sounds or loud trucks going by due to my recording area being close to windows. I apologize in advance, but please bear with me. This was out of my control, and I hope you guys can still enjoy.
We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we just passed through the metal detectors over here. Let's take a look around the Grady County Courthouse here. Court Clerk's office, Judge Lowe's office. All these county court books over here. So the court clerk, Lisa Hanna.
Can I help you?
Hi, how are you? No, I'm okay, thank you. Over here we have a courtroom.
Hey, you cannot video into courtrooms or offices, okay? Just stay to the main areas.
Oh, I'm not going in any restricted areas or anything.
Like videoing in and doing stuff like that. If they have something going on and you're videoing it, you can't do that.
I'm not breaking any laws, sir.
Okay, I'm telling you, sir, that our policy through here is if you're videoing in and they have court.
Can I have your name, please?
Yes, you can. It's right here, Chris Velarde.
Chris what?
Velarde.
Velarde.
So what is your purpose here?
I'm just taking some pictures of video. And policy, you don't enforce policy, do you, deputy?
Okay.
And here's the first part of his nonsense. Yes, policies are not laws. However, building policies can be enforced. And especially in courthouses, when you have judges' orders that would prevent you from doing certain things, such as filming in a courtroom without permission. Not only that, certain rules and regulations for courthouses do apply here. Just because it's not a law doesn't mean he cannot enforce the policy of the building. Why don't you frauders ever understand that? I mean, you guys say policies aren't laws, so why do they have to give you their names and badge numbers? And you say it's their policy. Maybe they should stop doing that because you guys are tired, because they're tired of following your, well, policy's not law argument.
This is what we enforce. If the sheriff tells us it can't go on through the sheriff, then we don't do that.
The sheriff does not make laws, respectfully, sir.
Do you want me to answer you?
I'm answering your question. I'm answering your comment.
Let me talk.
Sure, go ahead. You can go ahead.
If they have court and stuff going on, you can't video it, okay? We don't even allow reporters to go in there with video cameras.
Yeah, I'm not going in, trust me.
Well, I understand that, but if they have something going on and you're videoing through, is what I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell you the rules.
Yeah, no, and anything I can see from public, I can record.
Oh, very much so. Right
Yeah,
where you're at is fine.
exactly, yeah.
But I'm just wanting to tell you. I don't want you to have to get in trouble. We have to say, hey, you got to go.
No. Anything I can see from public, I can record. That's all I know.
I understand that. But
Yeah.
if they have court or anything going on, or they have somebody that's in here doing business on their own, which is right in here in the court clerk's office, okay, you can't video that, okay? Is that
And anywhere in public, I can record. That's all I know.
as long as there's not a court process going on?
As long as I'm not in the courtroom. That's all I know.
Can we just not fight with this?
I don't want to fight with you, sir.
Okay.
Let's make it clear.
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans here. You don't even live in Oklahoma. You're from Long Island, New York. And you're only there to get a clickbait view video with what? Some random title to incite people to come and watch it? I mean, if you were really a champion of our First Amendment rights and all of our constitutional rights. Why not do it in the place that matters the most? In the courtrooms, not the courthouses, or in the hallways, or sticking your camera in cops' face on traffic stops. I just don't get it. If you're really for the First Amendment and you're really for fighting for our rights, why not do it the proper way? Why not just, I don't know, stop being a frauditor?
Here, I don't want to fight with you. I didn't come up to you.
I understand, but when you're walking around videoing, if you video somebody's business and it's going through the court and their stuff, they have right to privacy.
No, they
like
don't.
You.
They don't have any right to privacy, sir.
They don't have right to privacy during
And not in
court?
public, no. Not when they're in public,
Okay,
sir.
you keep saying in public. What I'm telling to you, which you're not listening to, if they are doing a court process with the judge, okay,
In a courtroom.
some of this doesn't all happen. It happens in chambers, happens in the bailiff office for like protective orders and things and such. Protective orders also go on right here. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? That is a court proceeding when the judge will come out and talk about protective orders and things like that. They do it right here. They do it in the bailiff's office. That's court going on.
So why would they do that in the public
Because
hallways?
They don't always go in the public courtroom to do it. They can do it in chambers or where the judge sees.
Yeah, I'm not
what
going
they
in
can
a
do.
judge. I'm not going judge chambers for
Well,
sure.
but that's what I'm talking about. It's not just all in judge chambers.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're just here to try to do some audit thing and try to get me to be this
No,
guy,
you came up.
nuts.
No,
Boom. Roasted.
you came up
Because
to
I
me,
was
sir.
called.
Okay, does it seem like I'm? If it seems like I'm trying to get you to be some guy, I would advise you just to stop. I'm not breaking the law. You know that. So we could just stop this conversation right now.
So listen to what I'm saying. If the judge,
I'm not going to listen to you anymore, sir. We're getting repetitive now, and you're obviously trying to escalate the situation, and I don't want to do that.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yes,
I'm
you
trying
are,
to
sir.
find this again.
You are, sir.
Okay.
You are, sir. All right. Anyway, so we have the court clerk's office over here. Lisa,
Sir.
Hannah.
Come on, man. Come
Hey,
on, buddy,
hey,
please get out.
whoa! Don't touch me.
This is what I just told you.
Hey,
about.
no.
If he's
This is a
doing
public
something
lobby.
that has to do
Hey,
with court,
hey.
I need you to step
You
out.
can't
sir,
touch
please.
me. Don't touch me, right?
Step out.
Don't touch me. I'm
Step
telling.
out.
Well, he can touch you to a limited extent by tapping you on the arm like he did and telling you to get out of the court clerk's office like he did. He's allowed to. He's just told you you're not allowed to record whether you're doing court proceedings. Since they are in the court clerk's office and he is filing paperwork for the courts, and you were told not to go in there, not to disturb people while they are trying to do work in the courtrooms or in the courthouse itself, he can tell you to leave there. And besides, that is a limited public forum. It's not a public lobby. That is an office space.
You don't touch
I am
me.
asking you.
For what? Is that a
Step
lawful order?
out of
For what?
here. I just
For what?
explained it to you.
This is a public lobby, sir.
Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what this
I
has to
don't
do with
care
court
what
or
I
not?
don't care what he's doing. To be honest with you, sir.
Okay.
That's none of my
If
business
you
what
wanna
he's
video
doing.
The courthouse do it when business isn't happening.
It's none of my business what he's doing. Excuse me, sir.
Come on through.
It's none of my business what he's doing, sir.
Okay.
I don't
what
care.
you're trying to do here
No.
is push this issue.
This is what
Let
you're trying to
him
do by
clear
trying to
what
put
he
your
is
hands
doing.
on me.
Are you okay, sir? Is he disturbing your peace?
Man, it's canopy.
Excuse me?
Is he disturbing your peace?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Come on, dude. Whether you
Is he disturbing? Are you really trying to?
I'm really asking him. This is his life.
But I didn't do.
It's not about can or can't. Just be respectful.
I didn't. Yeah, but just because somebody asked you to do something. But sir, I didn't do it.
Me into it.
I didn't-
You're dressed in a courtroom. You're
It doesn't.
disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. I'm not in a courtroom.
Well, I have to correct this gentleman's statement. He's not there to create an uprising. He's to create an uproar. You see, you are being disrespectful. They told you the policy. You're not allowed to film where they're doing, work for the courthouse. I.e., you can't film in the courtroom, you can't film in the judge's chambers, and you can't film in the offices. The bailiff or sheriff's deputy here has told you that and told you can film in the hallways all you want. But you want to be belligerent because he told you something you couldn't do. And why is that? Because you have a problem with authority figures. That's the main issue here.
I'm not in a courtroom.
Courthouse, be respectful.
Okay, so what does that mean? How am I being disrespectful?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Well, let's see. You're being disrespectful by raising your voice in a place of business where people are trying to work. You're being disrespectful to the employees and the citizens there who are there for official business and reasons. Third, you're being disrespectful by your appearance and attitude. And fourth and finally, you're being totally disrespectful to the fact that you're disobeying the rules and policies of the courthouse. It's not that hard to do. It just takes to be, a little bit kind and understanding. But yet you don't want to do that because you want to push the issue of being some kind of activist that you're not.
Sir, let him conduct his business, please. Is what
Listen,
I'm
you're not gonna try and find. Oh, am I disturbing your peace?
I'm asking.
Yeah, I know. I
Sorry
know.
about that, buddy.
Good luck being a bootlicker. Hopefully, that gets you far in life.
Seriously? I mean, the guy comes out of the clerk's office and the first thing out your mouth is to call him a bootlicker? I mean, how's that respectful? You're totally being disrespectful. That guy has nothing to do with you. He told you he didn't want to be part of your video. But what do? He asks you to be respectful, so you insult him and you talk down to him. Real classy. Real class act right there.
Just bowing down to tyrants.
Sir, if you're going to sit here and harass people, you need to leave.
I'm not harassing anyone.
Sir, I'm asking
You started all.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
All of this.
Just now, bootlicker, get out of the courtroom.
I have freedom of speech.
Get out of the courthouse.
I have freedom of speech, sir. Can I speak to your supervisor? Can I speak to your
Yes,
supervisor?
he's downstairs. Walk with me.
I'll speak to your supervisor, sure.
Okay, let's go.
No problem. Because your attitude here and your actions here today, putting your hands on me, it's ridiculous.
Sir, please.
Ridiculous.
And your inability to obey simple rules and policies of a building that you're in is ridiculous. The fact that you would insult somebody who said they want nothing to do with your video and asked you just to leave them alone is ridiculous. The fact that you think that you're some big shot is ridiculous. You're not a journalist. Let's make that first and foremost. You're a YouTuber. A court in Danbury, Connecticut told you that. A Washington state court has upheld that YouTubers aren't journalists. And you've never published a story. All you do are put out videos on YouTube for ad revenue and clicks and views. And you come up with clickbaity titles.
For filming in publicly accessible areas, I wasn't bothering anyone. You
Shenanigans. You were bothering that dude at the court clerk's office at that counter. Just saying.
started all this. You escalated the situation. You did. There was no need for any of this. You want to escalate the situation and then blame me. Is he disturbing your peace? That would be a big mistake. Big mistake if you did that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He has that right, just
Yeah.
like you do. Straight this way, sir.
Big mistake. Let's talk to your supervisor. Big mistake you try and solicit an arrest, an unlawful arrest, violating my rights.
No.
Big mistake. That's what you're trying to do.
Right, by asking somebody if you were bothering them, I have the right to ask them.
Trying to solicit an wrongful arrest. That's what you're trying to do.
Right. Lieutenant, there's a gentleman who would like to talk to you. He decided to call
Hi.
one of the
Hi, Lieutenant.
here a bootlicker.
Because he
I
called-
told him he needed to leave.
So because, hi Lieutenant, how are you? Hi, my name's Sean. Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
My name's Tom.
Hi, Tom. I'm just calling you Lieutenant. Lieutenant, this officer over here came up to me or deputy, I'm sorry. This deputy came up to me and started saying, you can't record in courtrooms or proceedings or things like that. I told him I'm completely aware what I can and cannot do. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to go into any courtrooms or any restricted areas or anything.
Just in the hallways.
Yeah, exactly. And so I tried to explain that to him, but he kept repeating himself over.
Shenanigans again. You see, he explained to you that you couldn't film in the clerk's office, you couldn't film in the judge's chambers, you couldn't film in the courtrooms, and you couldn't stick your camera into the window. He didn't say you couldn't film in the courthouse. He didn't say that. But you did go into the office at one point, and you did happen to go into the clerk's office and insult that individual on his way out. But again, you're only there and you told him that you're filming in the hallways. Your video and your mouth tell two different stories.
Over and over and over again, and I said, okay, I'm done with this conversation now, and I went into the court clerk's office, the lobby, right? Not in a restricted area, and he said, you can't go in there. He started to escalate the situation with a gentleman that was in there. He started to escalate the situation. He said, sir, are you disturbing his peace? Is he disturbing your peace just for me being there? He tells the guy, the gentleman, is he disturbing your peace? And he escalates the situation to where now the man is upset. He's like, you're involving me in this. I don't want to be involved in this. What are you doing? And he says, you're a loser. So I called him a bootlicker, my freedom of speech right, because that's what he's doing, in my opinion. So, and now he's like, oh, you need to leave the courthouse because you called him a bootlicker. Even though, did you tell that man to leave the courthouse because he called me a loser? No, you didn't, did you?
He was already leaving.
Okay.
So if
Boom. Roasted.
you need to know that, in part two,
Doesn't
you were
matter.
videoing him filing paperwork in that
In
office.
public. That's public documents, sir.
Okay.
I'm not.
I don't know what he's doing because I don't know
Was
exactly
I?
what the process.
I don't know what he was doing either,
What
and I
tried
don't
to
care. I
explain to
told you
is
that.
But when you walk in and you're getting in people's way, where they're just
I
trying to
wasn't in
file
his way. You're
paperwork,
lying. You're a liar. You're lying. I didn't get in anyone's way, sir.
You want me to be the liar, so you can
It's
be this
it's
guy.
so funny.
Be this
It's
guy.
so
I'm
funny to
happy
me.
for it.
No, it's
You
so funny to me that
cannot
none of this
harass
drama
anybody.
happened, Lieutenant.
Are you
None of
done?
this drama happened until your deputy came up to me. No.
No. That's not what happened. What happened is everything changed when you decided to ignore the policies of the courthouse and go into the court clerk's office and record people while they were trying to do official business. You're not really there doing official business. You're just there to tour the building. But instead, you just want to be a jerk and try to get an audit in and make the cops look bad. That's your real goal in this, isn't it?
One was.
Which is what you were
no
looking
one.
for.
So if I thought that's what I'm looking for.
That's
Why
what
did you
you're
give it to
looking
me,
for.
deputy?
I was explaining stuff.
If that's
to you.
what I'm
You don't
looking
wanna
for, why
listen
did you
to
give it
just-
to me?
Do you want to listen or you
No,
want to
I
talk?
told you I don't want to listen to you. I want to continue.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Take that advice, because if you're not there to conduct business and you're not going to listen to them, then you need
About
Don't
my
ask me a
business.
question.
I didn't. You came up to me, and then you said, "Oh, am I disturbing peace? You're trying to solicit an unlawful arrest." No, I'm okay. This is a public building. When the
I've asked
public
you to
building
leave because
closed,
of what you did to that individual.
It's freedom of
Please
speech,
leave the
sir.
courthouse.
are you going to arrest me if I don't leave the courthouse,
I'm
Lieutenant?
asking you to leave the courthouse.
I'm
You're
talking-
trying to make it go that way.
I'm not.
I don't want it to go that way.
You just
Please
tried
leave
to
the
elicit.
courthouse.
I want to conduct my business. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video in the
Liar!
publicly accessible areas of this building, Lieutenant. None of this happened until your deputy came up to me, sir. I was completely quiet, wasn't bothering anyone.
Listen, we
No-
know that y'all do this stuff all the time, and this is
But
what
what-
you want. And you think that
Sir,
any-
I'm gonna walk
any
away from you now
talk-
because
you're not coming
I-
back.
that's
in the
what I'm
courthouse. I've
trying to
asked
walk
you
away
leave,
from you.
please. That is the exit to walk away.
I'm gonna defer to the supervisor. If you're telling me under threat of arrest that I need to leave the building
Why does there have to be threat of arrest instead?
because
of
I need to make sure I'm going to hold you accountable and your county
your
accountable.
interaction with the person, just if somebody harassed you and he did that, which
He called
was
me a
leaving,
loser.
He was leaving,
And I called him bootlicker.
and I'm
What's
dealing
worse?
with you. Both y'all could go.
Oh, okay.
This isn't just a you or him or
But
who's
you
this.
involved him, sir. You involved that individual. You said, "Is he
Okay.
disturbing your peace?" And
He asked a simple question of, are you disturbing the peace of that gentleman who was trying to conduct work there? You want to turn it to, he's trying to elicit a trespass or an arrest against me. That's not what's happening, and you know that. You just want to sensationalize this so you can try to threaten them with a lawsuit. That's why you're trying to do this whole, well, I'm going to hold your county accountable. You're not even from the county. You're not even from that state. What the hell are you even doing there?
I didn't do anything.
If you would,
I didn't even speak to
you
him.
can record back and not cut video and show you don't know what this man is doing. He turned around and engaged you of his own free will.
I had no.
Not
I
because
didn't
of
talk
me.
to him.
I didn't make him do it.
I did not talk to him.
I didn't make him do it. I said you don't know what this individual is doing.
And I said, I don't care what he's doing. That's
and
not
then
my
He talked
business.
to you about respect,
Sir, I don't wanna
Had
go back
nothing
and
to do
forth with you,
me.
sir.
So look at the video,
Sir, all right. And then you said, "Is he disturbing your peace?" Right?
And I asked that because
And what
that
did-
is
what did he
something
say?
that
And what
he
did
has
he
a
s-
right for his peace not to be
And what
disturbed.
did he say, sir?
Same as you.
What did he
said
say?
he didn't. That's why you're not in handcuffs.
Oh, I wish you would have put me in handcuffs. That would have been the biggest mistake. I
Disturbance
promise
of
you
peace
that.
is a arrestable offense.
Yeah, and you would have made a big mistake for the world to see.
The world, no. YouTube, yes. And why would it be a mistake? You were disturbing the peace if you were being loud and disobeying policies of the courthouse.
Okay.
For
Because
the
that's
world
what
to
you're
see.
trying to do here.
No.
So I appreciate it.
I can't force you to put me in handcuffs. I don't want you. You think I want you to take my freedom away from me?
You want this
Come on.
so you can go put it on your channel and you can go play and then tell everybody to call this guy because he did this and he doesn't know this.
Why are you
What's all
doing
these
it?
videos?
Boom. Roasted.
Why are you acting like a tyrant?
A tyrant.
Yes, a tyrant.
I will protect people's peace every day. Yours
Protect my
Yours
peace, okay?
included.
I'm gonna go about my business, sir. Okay.
You're not coming back in the courthouse, sir.
So I need to go about my business with the county clerk, and I'm just trying to go about my business peacefully
Sir,
and
the
quietly.
county clerk is not even on that floor that you were on.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The court clerk, I can look at public documents. It doesn't matter, sir. Can I please, Lieutenant? I know we're going back and forth here. This is not helpful to anything. I just want to go quietly about my business. That's it.
Okay, what is your business?
My business, I just told you, my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story here for the county, and I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas only. Not
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
restricted areas or courtrooms or anything of that nature, sir. And I don't even want to talk to anybody. This deputy came up to me, which is his right to come up to me, but ever since he came up to me, the situation, law enforcement, you're supposed to de-escalate situations, right? I work with law enforcement agencies across the country. You're supposed to de-escalate the situation.
I'm going to need proof of that. Now, I know you went on a ride-along and you gave some kind of First Amendment seminar to a police department, but that doesn't mean you do it around the country. You did it once to everybody's knowledge. Until you show us otherwise, I'm going to hold my disbelief onto that statement and put it there, because I don't think you're telling us the truth.
Now, if I'm trying to goad you, why would I work with law enforcement agencies to help bridge the gap? What you're doing is you're dividing the public and law enforcement by your actions here today. And they're shameful, and you will be exposed for them. But now I'm asking you as lieutenant, if you would just not violate my rights here today. I've already dealt with an unprofessional deputy. If you would just not violate my rights here today, and I can go about my business peacefully and exercise my constitutional rights, sir. Can I do that without being arrested?
Is the other fella gone?
I don't know if he walked out, but he was leaving, I think.
What are you looking for?
That attorney guy that came in that we talked about, the one that was filing, this gentleman right here. This
The one
gentleman
that called me a loser, right?
Hey, sir, did I include you in this interaction?
I don't want to be included.
I get you.
You see?
I apologize for that part.
Listen, I don't want to argue with you.
Asking that question. I'm sorry.
I don't want to argue with you. You see, he doesn't want to be involved. He doesn't want to be involved. And this deputy involved him. There's no need for any of this.
Oh, not too bad. I'm dressed to be here today, I think.
Lieutenant, may I conduct my business, please?
This is the individual that was said to. Come on,
Have
sir.
anything he wants to do with it?
I want my sunglasses. I think I left them.
I know where your sunglasses are. I saw them up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they were right there on the first floor deal.
Best of luck.
And I will walk you in there just to make sure.
Can I go about handling my business?
You're out of the office, okay?
I'm sorry?
Just make sure you don't.
I'm not going into any private offices, sir.
You already knew that.
Yeah, for sure. I already knew that, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have a good day, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to end the video here. The rest of the video is just Sean going up in stairs, complaining about the officer trying to violate his rights and not doing anything from the gentleman calling him a loser and hurting his feelings. Well, what does he want? He wants the feelings police, or does he want the law enforcing police? Well, if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a thumb up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. I'll be putting my links down below. And as always, stay safe, be well, and we'll see you guys next time.